times as we talk about a negotiated peace, and the Honourable Speaker has taken time to come to this Premier Champions Trophy, which is fabulous, and that's what it's all about. Everybody combining, everybody supporting, support from all corners of this important story, and that's really what it's all about, Vimal. Not just about the players, not just about the families, the coaches, people who care about the game, people who are willing to support the game at every level makes the difference for us.
Let's get on with the game now. As Isipatana is to receive the ball after a strike. Scored by them. St. Peter's kicks into the 22. Bad kick, bad collection. A desperate kick by Isipatana.
Very
did
lucky.
Not go out. Lucky that Rinas could not collect that ball. Otherwise it would have been a try written all over.
Unable to hold on to that ball, and that might have actually made the difference. Here you go, scrum ball to Isipatana.
On the 22 in Isipatana territory.
Now Isipatana on fire. Walpola takes it to St. Peter's. This is what they were waiting for. A little bit of pressure, and Isipatana are back. Excellent kick, all the way down, 5 meters from the Peterite territory, 5 meters from the Peterite goal line rather. Excellent, excellent kick.
As I said, Martis is a good reader of the game, good strategist, and the breather. He spoke to the boys, was probably he changed the game plan, and is going to get on top of them, winning the first 20 minutes of the game, and that's going to make a difference.
Opinimar waits. Here is the put-in, or the throw-in rather, for St. Peter's.
Take a short line out. Oh, once again, bad kick by St. Peter's. Just kicks in field. Isipatana have the ball with them.
Isipatana not able to use that ball, but will they still try and run it wide? St. Peter's under severe amount of pressure, trying to deal with this Isipatana onslaught. They really have come out in the second half, Vimal, and turned the pressure up.
Well, the basics of the game. Go forward, keep possession, continue, and the pressure will be there. That's referee Pradeep Fernando, who is the third judge for this match. He also refereed the under 15 match. Throw in by Isipatana. Isipatana have the ball with them. Referee Nimal spots a knock on awards the scrum down to St. Peter's. Isipatana inside St. Peter's territory, but the scrum down, the ball with St. Peter's. St. Peter's. Oh, kick is charged. St. Peter's failed to clear that ball. Now, here again, the loss of the game. They have taken the ball in. It's their responsibility to take it out. The line out is the scrum down goes to Isipatana. I suppose that's what the captain was asking. How come the scrum down goes to Isipatana? Because St. Peter's took the ball into the goal line. So it is their responsibility to take it out, which they didn't. Once again, Isipatana, now referee Fernando says that they stepped out. The Isipatana winger stepped out. And the line out to St. Peter's. Almost on the goal line, on the 5-meter line. We have St. Peter's put in. They win the ball. Yes, there's something going wrong there. Yes. Isipatana was not 10. The line was not 10. And St. Peter's get a penalty. They kick deep back into Isipatana territory, and Isipatana kicks it back. Yes, fumble. Territorial advantage to Isipatana, but they didn't make use of it. Scrum down. Ball to St. Peter's. Yes, he misses it. If he collected that ball, that would have been sure try. St. Peter's with the ball. Attacking. Pressure by Isipatana. Going over, says referee Nimal. Penalty to St. Peter's. They take a quick one. Advantage being refereed by Nimal. Dilanga Vijayasekara going through. St. Peter's on the attack. Advantage played by referee Nimal. No territorial or tactical advantage gained. So he brings it back. Penalty to St. Peter's. St. Peter's with the ball. Trying to claim ground. Yes. Ball goes in. Out to touch. Closer to the 22, about 5 meters, 4 meters from the 22 mark. In Isipatana territory. Throw in by St. Peter's. Just into the 10th minute of the second half. Vijayasekara with the ball. No. Oh, something bad has gone wrong. Something really nasty has happened. And, of course, let's see whether we can see a replay of that. Senthil seems to have got a bad bash. And referee Nimal is talking to the captain. Yes, he's talking about a stiff arm tackle. This is very dangerous. Now he's going to talk to the player. This type of tackles are dangerous and these are basically sent off. But I don't think Nimal seems to be intent on sending off. He's giving a yellow card, giving a brief at 10 minutes out of the game. At school level rugby, you got to penalize for this. It is dangerous. Unable to get a replay of that. Very close, you could see how dangerously he tackled. Isipatana ease pressure. Kicked into touch. At the centre mark. Yellow card to St. Peter's. He's got to be out for the game for 10 minutes of playing time. We'll try to get you the name of the player who's been sent off and his position. Isipatana keep the ball with them. Good change of direction. Twice. Isipatana have the ball with them. Kicks into space. Into the hands of the Pete Wright win three-quarter. Kicks out to touch and uses pressure. Yes, joining me once again is Kevin Lapan, who's been down there, running touch, and thereafter most probably crying horse for St. Peter's. Now ready to take the mic and continue with the commentaries.
Well, good evening once again, Vimal, and well, what rugby this is. This is fantastic, exciting, lot of power rugby behind these two sides. Very fast, open rugby.
Isipatana with the ball again. St. Peter's not giving in. Ball coming out Isipatana way.
So it's Isipatana who's leading by 10 points to St. Peter's 6.
Isipatana scrum off Sandun. Good thinker of the game. It is he who fashioned the first try. Changing directions, getting the ball on the entry quarter and got it going.
Well, Bimal, I think he's a good think tank. He thinks a lot, moves both ways, and switches direction, well, finding the gaps.
Thinks on his feet. St. Peter's fly half used to have a problem in getting that ball out to touch. He always kicks it in field and giving possession to St. Peter's coming back. Yes, Dimal again says, stay on your feet. Penalizes Isipatana, ball to St. Peter's. Not 10, says referee Dimal. These are unpardonable things. St. Peter's kicking to touch. Yes, this time he gets it with touch. Closer to the 22. Referee David Booth puts his flag up, marks for 2 meters in the 22 into Isipatana's territory. We're into the 14th minute of the second half. Isipatana leading 10-6. 2 tries to 2 penalties.
Well, these are welcome showers for rugby. Rugby is generally played in this type of weather.
Advantage being played by referee Nimal. St. Peter's with the ball running. Advantage over. No, he calls back. He brings back play. He saw something going on. Yes, he says stay on your feet. Penalty to St. Peter's on the 22. St. Peter's opting to kick out to touch.
Well, Vimal, these two sides, they sport two of the fastest wing three-quarters in schools rugby today. In Rinas, who has scored over 34 tries this season. And also Dinesh Kumar, who has scored both tries for Isipatana this evening.
What I couldn't understand is St. Peter's got 2 penalties within kicking distance, but they opted to kick to touch. Whereas in the first half, the 2 penalties they got, they scored and they got 6 points. But Isipatana couldn't do anything. It's Dilanka again with the ball. Referee Dinimal plays advantage. St. Peter's had the opportunity to go. Now they step out. The ball goes out. Referee Booth standing straight with his flag and hands out, throwing to Isipatana. Almost on the 5.
Well, Bimal, as we had this little chit-chat last evening with David Booth, and he just disclosed his age. Your guess is as good as mine. Who's there to tell me the age? The gentleman is 63 years old. Can you believe it? He's still a very, very fit man.
Forward, says referee Nimal. Come down to Isipatana. Isipatana play on the ground. Sachalanga, who's on the ground. Medics are coming in with the all-important ice, solidified water.
Well, it looks like a bit of a bash on the head, bit of a concussion. He was not steady on his feet when he got up.
APT Achalanga. Nice, it should be okay.
A nice big center who runs very hard. He runs very straight. Well, Vimal, it's nice to see a center and who runs straight instead of running across and looking for support and maybe dishing out the ball to the rest of his players, the supporters coming in.
I suppose he must be doing mathematics. He realizes that the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line.
Right, I suppose he's a mathematician.
St. Peter, Isipatana kicks that ball deep into St. Peter's territory, deep into St. Peter's territory, which is just outside the 40. Get themselves a lot of breathing space from inside the 22 into the 40 of St. Peter's territory. Line out, throw into St. Peter's.
So Isipatana once again in the pit right 22, inside the pit right 22.
Ball goes out to touch again. Throwing to St. Peter's. On the 10-meter line in St. Peter's territory. Throwing to St. Peter's. Bad ball. Lot of pressure by Isipatana. Knock on, says referee Dinimal. Throwing to St. Peter's.
Well, Vimal, I've noticed that the pit right line, the pit right forward in a line out, they're very, very untidy, and you could see the Isipatana forwards coming through them and putting a lot of pressure on that scrum half, that little man.
They're not playing close to each other. They're just leaving home. Once again, it's a bad kick. Always under pressure. Isipatana kicks pretty badly. Yes,
A beautiful little chip.
beautiful little chip. 22-meter dropout. Once again, we see another player on the ground. Who's it this time? Your chance, my chance to be on the ground.
Well, Vimal, I have not seen this pit right three-quarters running at all this evening. They have a very fast wing three-quarter in Rinaz. They have not made use of him at all this evening. Well, it was just once I thought I saw him running. And these, well, I think the fly half opts to kick the ball instead of trying to work his three-quarters, make use of his three-quarters.
Two things are happening. The fly half tries to kick the ball, and then center Vijay Sekara keeps running on its own.
Yeah, Vijay Sekara, well, like something in sevens, well, he should not get isolated. There should be support behind him. He tends to sidestep, move out a lot, and what happens is he just goes in, he makes a lot of room, but he gets isolated at the end of the day.
St. Peter's are just one scoring chance away.
That's it, he got the skipper with the ball.
Walpola, great play. Isipatana once again in attack. St. Peter's were offside there. Referee Nimal plays advantage, falls back, gives the penalty to Isipatana. St. Peter's line was offside there.
Look at this tackle, a brilliant, crunching tackle. Some good tackling. Small-made man, but with a lot of guts.
Penalty to Isipatana. Away from the right upright. More closer to the 15 from the touchline. 40 meters out. Kick taken by Senthil Kumar. He's been kicking today, but he's missed all his kicks, though he has a lot of power. He doesn't seem to get in direction. And this one, let's see what happens.
Well, it's a lot to his right, and the wind is behind him as well. He's kicking with the wind. So it's just a little bit of direction that he needs. And the wind is going to do the needful. Goes high and it's
Yes.
good. The kick is good. So Isipatana increases their lead by 13 points to St. Peter's 6. Premanath, a successful kick at that goal.
St. Peter's 7 points away. They got to score, they got to convert. We got about 8 minutes of the game left. Isipatana having the ball. Ball coming out of Isipatana way. Knock down, knock on says referee Nimal. It's come down to St. Peter's.
So there's that little scrum half from Isipatana, number 9 that you just saw on your screen.
St. Peter's having the ball inside the 40 meters of Isipatana territory. Long pass to the standoff who keeps running. This is a problem, I think. Standoff keeps running on his own or the center.
Well, I suppose Vimal, he's trying to go in for a hit, but instead I think he's a little bit on a nervous note that he goes.
Rinas, no, tackle, ball follower, good cover defense by Isipatana. Penalty says referee Nimal. Isipatana forwards, 3/4 offside. Now this is
Philip. There you see.
once again they opt to kick to touch. Got 8 minutes to move.
says Isipatana bad luck.
Well, Kevin, if we go back to the game, I mean, Isipatana did not play well in the first 10 minutes of the game. They played very well in the next 20 minutes of the game. I loved Isipatana to score at the end of the first half, and I loved them to score again at the end of the start of the second half. And in the second half, I don't think St. Peter's played according to the plan they had. There was kicks going on. There were kicks going on aimlessly, and they also had one-man hits continuously without support, getting the ball down or kicking vital possession away.
Well, Vimal, there's no doubt about it. He's a brilliant player. Obviously, he played for Sri Lanka. But the thing is, when he goes in, he gets isolated and there is no support for him.
And also one other point, St. Peter's, when they were under pressure in their 22, they always kicked badly. Kicked infield, didn't clear the ball, kicked it into Isipatana, thereby losing valuable ground.
So what you just saw just a couple of seconds back was the Isipatana victory bow. They always do this after their game. They said thank you to the crowd, thank you for cheering us. Well, this is the pit right team. Here's their thank you. This is going to be their thank you, yes.
Yes, next match on the card is the final of the club's tournament to be played between, there you'll see Michael Mathis, the president of the Sri Lanka, the CRN FC, who will be playing Police in the final. Michael Mathis all dressed up for the occasion. Unfortunately, there's a bit of rain coming down, which will not make the game as fast as it should be.
Well, Vimal, when it actually comes to...
here comes those Isipatana fans. All happy.
Enthusiastic rugby fans. Well, when it comes to club rugby, the club game is different to the school game, which is the school game being just an hour, and when it comes to a club game, it's 80 minutes of rugby.
That's Isipatana taking the victory lap, taking the bow from the crowd. Yes, their supporters cheering them away as they come around the ground and they go in to say thank you.
And I don't know whether you can hear that, but I'm sure you will. Your song you hear in the background, that is a song that was composed by Chitral Somapala, who lives away in Germany, and it was composed and arranged by Chitral and sung by Chitral as well, very, very specially for the Isipatana 50th anniversary tournament that was the seven-a-side international tournament that was held a couple of months ago. So there is the CR skipper, Mrs. Kure, CR skipper's wife, Mrs. Rodrigo, and we have the CRNFC president, Mr. Michael Shamugam, who looks a little like Santa Claus in a coat. I beg your pardon, Michael Mathis.
Yes, the beautiful stadium of Sugatadasa Stadium.
So those are the delighted Isipatana supporters who's had their team winning the Premier Championship trophy for schools for the year 2002, the under-19. Well,
Premier 2002 winners under-19. That's another happy face.
Sure, a sister of one of the players.
I'm sure.
Aya or Mali had a brilliant game. She's there. That shows all over her face. It's written all over her face. And these are the winners. The Isipatana boys, the boys from Havelock Town, earlier known as Greenlands College. Now Isipatana. There's Valpola, the skipper.